Snake? Snake! Okay, I had to get that out of my system. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's all calm down here for just a minute. Can you believe what just happened? Oscar Flippin' Isaac, Poe Dameron himself, is now Solid Flippin' Snake. The Metal Gear Solid movie has been rumored for so stinking long. And now it finally just comes out of nowhere. It's like,
oh yeah, you remember that amazing video game from 1998?
Yeah, the one that basically changed the industry and made game more cinematic than it's ever been before.
Oh yeah, that would make a great movie. Here we are 22 years later, and we are finally getting the first glimpse of actual hope of a movie being in existence, let alone being now having the starring role by Oscar Isaac, not the guy I would have thought would be the first pick for that. Okay, let's look at an article real quickly so we can get our facts straight. Okay, so this is off of Variety magazine. And as you're seeing, Oscar Isaac to star as Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid for Sony. Let's read this little clip here. Oscar Isaac is attached to play Solid Snake in Jordan Vogt Roberts' action movie Metal Gear Solid, currently in development at Sony Pictures. The film is based on the 33-year-old video game franchise created by Hideo Kojima and published by Konami. The script is written by Derek Connolly. Avid Arid is producing. Peter King is the executive overseeing of the studio. First of all, to say that I'm excited is a massive understatement. Look, Metal Gear Solid is one of my absolute favorite video games of all time. In fact, Final Fantasy VII is number 1, Metal Gear Solid is number 2. So I'm excited about just the fact that they're making a movie of it and that it's back in the conversation. Now, as far as Oscar Isaac being the pick for the iconic role of Solid Snake, it's surprising, but not in a bad way necessarily. It's just, I never really imagined Oscar Isaac playing Snake. I just thought, he kind of has sort of an ambiguous look. I mean, I think he's Hispanic, but he just has dare I say, an exotic look to him that, depending on how they put the makeup on him, he could look almost a number of different nationalities. So I don't know what he actually is, if he's Italian or what. To be perfectly frank, I haven't even thought about who could play Solid Snake in like the last 10 years because I didn't know that this movie was really happening. I just kind of thought it was a rumor and something that never would get made, so I didn't really concern myself of it. But now that I'm thinking about it more, and I even saw some fan mock-ups that had Oscar Isaac, dressed up as Snake, I was like, you know what? That actually might work. I just want them to try and stick as close to the source material as possible. Curious to see what kind of an approach they're going to take. And if it is Metal Gear Solid, is Oscar Isaac going to play Liquid Snake as well?
Liquid Snake. Liquid Snake.
We'll see. We'll see how that all works out. It's obviously going to be interesting to see how they translate a very, very beloved video game into a movie. The director, whose name I can't even pronounce, Jordan Vogt Roberts, I don't know how to say that. He directed Kong Skull Island, which I never saw, but people that I talked to said that it was kind of a fun action movie. I don't know, maybe this could be his tour de force. I have no idea how much of Kojima is going to be actually in this movie in terms of his creative sense, because Konami and Kojima had a falling out towards the end of Metal Gear Solid 5. But I got to believe that there's going to be some classic stuff in there.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
I just hope they don't video game it up too much, like in the movie Doom, where they had a first-person, segment. I don't want any of that crap. Just make it a good movie that still keeps the heart of Metal Gear Solid and let it be what it is. We're still waiting for that one movie to break through. Just like comic books movies were sort of laughed off for years and years and years, and we finally had the Spider-Mans come out, we had the early X-Men movies come out, and people started to take it more seriously before we blew the doors open with Iron Man, and that started a whole new appreciation for it. There are so many good video games with great stories to tell that I think need to make their way onto the screen at some point. they just need to be treated carefully and not overly marketed to their core audience. It has to be something that anybody can come and watch, just like the Marvel movies and some of the DC movies. Anybody can sit in, they don't know these characters, and they can feel like they can get engaged with them right away. So that's it. That's my thoughts. I just wanted to comment on it real quick. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm curious to know what you guys think. Is this a good move for the Metal Gear Solid franchise? Are you excited? Are you worried? Drop your comment down below. Also hit like and subscribe and support our channel if you would. Appreciate you guys. Until next time, we'll leave a coin on the cabinet for you. Peace.